I'm joined now by Publicity Secretary of the APC in Rivers State, Ikenga. Mr. Ikenga, thank you for joining us on the program. We heard that the governor yesterday said no price is too big for peace, and the lawmakers withdrawing the notice of impeachment against the governor today. Is it safe to say these resolutions are going on as agreed?
Yeah, good evening, presenter as well as viewers. Well, I'd agree that this signposts implementation of the agreement reached a couple of hours ago.
Well, I can hardly hear. If you can hear me?
Yes.
I was asking if, with the developments we've seen in the past 2 days, the governor acknowledging that the deal was struck and the lawmakers now withdrawing impeachment notice, is it safe to say that the resolutions agreed in Abuja is now in full force?
Yes, if you heard me, I said clearly the actions taken by the State House of Assembly in line with the peace brokered by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and particularly the Commander-in-Chief, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. It shows that steps are being taken, particularly from the Rivers State House of Assembly, to guarantee
Well, we'll work on reconnecting with the Publicity Secretary of the APC in Rivers State, Ikenga, for more on the development in Rivers State days after that resolution was agreed upon. Mr. Ikenga, we lost you for a minute. Please go ahead.
Okay, like I said, after the president intervened, certain conditions were placed for peace to return in Rivers State. And those conditions are there with you in the public. So what the House of Assembly did today was to take a first shot at ensuring total obedience to the recommendations which they signed up to, which will guarantee peaceful coexistence between the legislature and the executive arm in Rivers State. And of course, you do know that once there is peace, peace will literally lead to development. And then the government will now be, particularly as led by the chief executive, the governor of the state, will now be on its toes. And you recall that the fact that peace had been brokered does not make the House of Assembly to abdicate its responsibilities of acting as checks on the executive to avert impunity, to avert arbitrariness, and to ensure due process. And this, of course, will ultimately lead to good governance.
Are there signs that stakeholders on the other side are also committed to this deal, particularly the withdrawal of cases in court and also the funding of the House of Assembly, which was part of the deal?
Yeah, we believe that that is expected, but we're yet to see signs that they have taken their own steps. And when they do, we will surely acknowledge their actions. But as we speak, we await their own actions before we take further actions.
We're also expecting Maven Yobana, a public affairs analyst, to join this conversation. We'll probably bring in him. We expect him to join us very shortly. What's your thought about, what do you think is the lot of the other 4 lawmakers, with this new deal? Because that wasn't quite captured in the resolutions. Recall that A.A. Edison was suspended by this House right after the attack on the House of Assembly. Has that also been covered after that meeting in Abuja?
Yeah, I'm only speaking for APC, the All Progressives Congress in Rivers State. I do not have details of the internal workings of the Rivers State House of Assembly, but I do know that they have their own rules that guide their own operations, and therefore they are in a better place to addressing how those issues will be addressed.
But I'm sure you've heard concerns of some stakeholders in the Ijaw Council, for instance, and also the Rivers Elders and Leaders Forum, who think that this resolution is skewed in favor of a particular party. What are your thoughts in that regard?
Yeah, I don't know clearly when Ijaw National Council became a political party. Government is formed from elections which are contested by political parties.